Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jermaine Morgan TV. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about this JM5, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so thank you for joining in today. I want to introduce to some and present to others the JM5 JM Signature Jazz Bass. All right, so many of you have already heard the 4-string version of this bass, and if you hadn't, take a listen really quick. All right, that thing funky, right? So I wanted to introduce this 5-string jazz. Since I dropped the 4, I've been asked by several people, hey man, when is the 5 coming? Is there going to be a 5-string version of this bass? Yes, there is a 5-string version of this bass. And this is it, and I'm super excited to present this to you guys. All right, so now to get to the meat and potatoes of everything that people want to know. All right, so what is this bass? We had some trolls in the comments on the first video that I released, and it was like, what's the difference from that and the Glary bass? It's no secret. This bass is originally created by Glary basses. Some of you guys might remember the videos that I did a while back talking about Glary basses, and I saw really good potential in some of those bass guitars, but there were some inconsistencies in some of the things that I noticed for the basses, but for the price point, what they were charging, that was cool. And so what I wanted to do is go in and fine tune some of those things. So Glary and I kind of somewhat did a partnership, but this is kind of my own private venture that I'm doing. So you won't be able to go on the Glary site and find these basses. And if you do happen to buy a Glary bass, it's not gonna sound or feel like these basses, because we've done some customization, some modifications, so to speak, to the basses to make them have an overall better playability and to just be something that you wouldn't be ashamed to pull out on any gig. Now with these basses, I want to give you my idea of what I was going for. Now many of you guys know that I play more high-end type basses. Now I wanted to create something entry level for bass players who are just getting started or who are new in their career, but at the same time, don't get it twisted, it's something you can definitely pull out as a professional on a gig and it'll get the job done. So let's listen to this slap tone. And you get a good response from that low B string. I do want to make mention that each one of these basses come pre-strung with the SIT strings. It's like from 45 to 125, just standard size, but it has a great response and a great bite to the string. So even with that back pickup with the finger style, so overall, I think it's a really solid sound, and I wouldn't be afraid to pull it out on a gig or even in a studio session, that type of thing. So I will make mention of the fact that this is a passive bass that you're hearing, but that active option is available if that's something that you would prefer, but you just know that that will be a custom upgrade that we will be adding for the bass. All right, so really quick, I also want to make mention of this. Each bass comes equipped with this Cases gig bag, your brand new Cases gig bag to go with it. And along with that, we partner with my good buddies over at Pig Hall Cables, and each bass also comes with your own 20-foot Pig Hall cable to go with the bass. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave, if you were a beginner bass player or somebody who's just kind of getting started, I gave you a good starting point, you know, that you're not dealing with a whole bunch of cheap stuff. You got something that feels quality that you're dealing with. Even if it's on a entry level, you have something that feels a little bit more quality getting started. So if this is something that piques your interest, be sure to take a look at this on the website if you're not already there looking at this bass. And I want to say thank you to all of my supporters who constantly support everything that I do and everything that I put out. And I hope this will be something that you take great pride in playing yourself. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Much love to you. I'm out. Peace.